Hey, girl. Hey! How's it going?
Dear listeners, I am sorry for that.
It will not be as bad in real life because I will compress it down. You didn't know that? I compress us. I compress us to so it should be a decent level for everyone because we're both very loud.
we are loud. We're two very loud.
Dear listeners, if you ever meet me in public, I am much louder than Maim.
Yeah, I'm not that loud in real life.
No, she's usually a mumbler.
Yeah.
That's why she has to be right up on the microphone, and I'm pretty far away, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Now singing, I'm very loud, apparently, according to our karaoke, my co-host.
have to
But yeah,
about
not in
here,
talking. Yeah.
about there. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I don't. I
I keep forgetting to because you know how I get excited. And so he'll literally be like, "Girl!" He'll just yell at me, like, pull it back.
Why do you even need a mic?
I mean, it's loud in there. It's not
Okay,
quiet
okay,
in
okay.
there.
I
Yeah, I know.
mean,
I mean, because I remember, like, our show's a little bit, it's not like a typical karaoke show. It's very different. So, I will help the customers. Like, I will harmonize with them on songs and I will, like, do backup for them and stuff like
and
that.
still
So,
their spotlight. I know you.
no, I don't do that. We
Have you
really don't.
watched Encanto yet?
Why do you ask me that every week? Just so you know, I am at the point now
Uh huh.
because I anticipated you
Uh
asking
huh.
that question.
Uh huh.
I am right at the point that I think I'm going to have to watch that movie just so I can finally just say yes to you. I'm at that point.
Well, speaking about saying yes, have you made my outfit yet?
I've made part of it. I've been working on it, actually.
I'm glad. I'm glad. I'll expect it in the next 7 months.
I hate you. It'll be perfect in time for when it gets to be fall. And you can stand outside in your caftan, just looking at the trees changing colors with a cup of international delight.
Girl, girl, international delight. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Jean Luc. Oh, girl. So what's new with you?
Nothing. I'm tired today.
You're tired. I was complaining about being tired 5 minutes ago, and you're like, why are you ready to be tired? Yeah, I'm not
Well, I
tired.
forgot
I
that you were
slept
like,
well last night. I did
I
that.
forgot
Uh-huh.
about you being like Miss Travel the World, if
Miss
you know, because
Travel
you're
the
executive
World,
fish and all of that.
executive fish,
I forgot about all of that,
going
right?
to. So, girl, did you watch any of the videos about Sesame Place?
Oh yeah, I watched
Dear
all of
listeners,
them.
dear listeners, I was staying at the Sheraton Langhorne, which is directly across the street from Sesame Place, which is as you drive by it, it looks fairly run down. Like it
Hmm.
does not look like the A plus plus primo uh,
Theme
theme
park
park
kind
in
of
the
thing.
world. Um, but it is, oh, somebody decided to leave the house and my dog is barking. Are we going to go out there and see them or do you want to stay in here? It's your choice, girl. It's your choice. You want to go downstairs and bark? Okay, hold on just a second. Tell the people some stuff, Mame. I'll be right back.
Hello, people. I'm gonna tell you some stuff. Ooh, let's do this. I'm gonna give you some recommendations based on some of the things that I've been watching lately. So I think everybody should go and
Okay.
watch the Age of the Samurai on Netflix. It's a very good historical documentary series. I've really been enjoying it a lot. Also, the new season of Blown Away has started on Netflix as well. So if anybody is a fan of creative competition shows, it's also a really wonderful one to watch.
Anyway, going back to racism.
Yes.
Um, one of the videos in these things has like I don't know which character it is. I
It's
didn't
one of
watch
the
it.
newer ones. It's one of
Yeah,
the newer
it's the
ones.
green one, like high fiving all the white children and then saying
Hmm.
no to black kids.
Literally saying no.
Literally saying no to black kids. It's oh god, and
You know
all
that there
this
are multiple of those too.
4 or 5 now. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing. Did you hear about the pilot in North Carolina?
No.
So as I was flying home on Friday, okay, flying into RDU as you do. I'm flying into RDU. I know you can't see my arms. Here we're going flying into RDU. I'm flying into RDU. As I'm getting ready to land, the captain comes on the radio. RDU is shut down right now. We should be able to land shortly. I will keep you abreast of the situation, and we'll see you in Greensboro. I'm like, that is a bunch of things you just said. Raleigh's shut down, and you'll see us in Greensboro.
Wait, what?
So what happened was, it took us about 20 minutes. We looped around RDU, and we landed 20 minutes later.
Okay.
What happened was a plane crashed down with landing gear not working, okay?
Okay.
But that wasn't all. There was a pilot and a co-pilot in this plane. Apparently, shortly after takeoff, the co-pilot got out of the plane somehow and fell to his death in Fuquay.
Wait. Like while in air?
While in air.
Are you serious?
Yes. They don't know what happened with any of this stuff. It is the most weird wackadoodle thing I've heard. Like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Oh my God. I wonder what happened.
Nobody seems to know. It may or may not be a mystery.
You know who would be able to solve this mystery?
Our Patreon. Dear listeners, if you go to www.patreon.com, Mims and Maim, you could throw us some money.
That was such a great setup, and you just let me die on the vine.
Yes. And dear listeners, did you know that we have another podcast? It's called Baking Sugar. Yeah, I was dressing the listeners. I was letting you go because you looked so depressed. It is a deciding women podcast.
Please don't say that my whole life. Please, you'll be saying that. If you say that now, then I can't anticipate you'll be around later.
Let it go. Let it go. I sound just like a down the zine. Let it go.
Down the zine.
Let it go.
I hate you so much.
Oh, goodness. Dear listeners, we also have some merchandising. Maim, did you know we had merchandising?
I did.
Dear listeners, if
yes.
you go to mimsandmaim.com, you can buy a shirt, a mug, a tumbler, and a totes tote. It's a tote made from organic cotton, girl. That has our symbol on it. Ooh. That sounds culty. Our iconography. Actually. It's got our iconography on it. And it says totes up underneath. Well, you know what, girl. Oh, God almighty. I'm trying to get to this page. You ready to get this episode? Because this is going to take a bit to go through.
It's a good one, though.
You know what I need to do before we start this? I always forget.
What?
Thank you, Halls.
Oh, thank you, Halls. We appreciate your sponsor. Oh, wait. No, they're not sponsoring us. Never mind. Sorry. ASMR. You don't have any nails, so it doesn't make it much noise. It's not close enough to the mic.
That was creepy, y'all. Anyway, this is season 2, episode 3, Murder in the Afternoon. Well, we're in a home office, girl.
Yes. It's a beautiful home office. Beautiful.
And there's a woman who's kind of scantily clad come in.
Oh, hey.
She goes over to a man in a nice smoking jacket.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to go to bed, Felix.
Doo-doo-doo.
He said he'll be there in 15 minutes. He just finished writing this page.
Oh.
She leaves. Someone enters in a trench coat. And
Dr.
shoots
DeMonaco?
him. Dr. DeMonaco.
I'm sorry. It just came out. It literally just like slipped out. I'm so sorry. I can see it so clear as day. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Dear listeners, this is Bad News Slavey, episode whatever it is. Oh my God. It's
I'm
the wrong color
sorry.
trench coat, though.
I know. I'm so sorry. But when you said walking in a trench coat, oh, that's all I could hear. Oh.
There's no way it could have possibly been that good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Anyway, where was I going with this?
I'm sorry. It's the trench coat. The person in the trench coat comes in and aims the gun.
Aims the gun and then shoots him in the shoulder.
Oh.
Cut. Martin, the dude who was shot, Gordon, the director, comes over and's like, "What are you doing? You were supposed to die." And Joyce, Mallory Archer.
Yes.
Oh, God. Has been writing the Avenger in to kill off actors.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Julian, the old doctor. When I say old doctor, these are the characters in the soap opera.
Yes.
But I'm using their actual name, not their
Right.
not like their actor name. God,
Yes.
this is meta. Julian tells Joyce she needs to slow down on the killings, right?
Oh.
That they're a family and it needs to be slower, and like in this kind of world, that's how you write things.
Oh, well. Thanks for mansplaining that to me.
Uh-huh. Well, he's all senile. We'll find out more about that later. In the writer's room, Joyce goes off. "I can't believe Martin did that. He won't stay on the show, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc. Have you seen my keys? We need to rewrite the hospital scene to basically have him die in the hospital now that he's been shot in the shoulder."
Right. I guess it'll be an infection.
Yes. So, Todd...
I mean, it's so soap opera-y, right? Like,
It is.
The infection spread from his shoulder to his brain. I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do.
How many times has Marlena been possessed now?
A lot.
Oh,
I
God,
think the next one. I think so many times the next one she already has enough checks on her card that the next one's free.
Oh, God. Yeah. So Todd comes in to see Joyce. I don't think we actually find out who the hell he plays in this thing.
No.
But
not
he wants to
really.
be off the show. He's got his agent has found him a new job. He wants to be written off the show. And she's
He
like,
wants off bad.
wants off bad. And Carol is the assistant writer, and she's like, he says, "Well, you could write me off." She's like, "I'm sorry, I've got to do what Joyce says," right?
Yes.
Well, as Joyce is walking to her office, there's a lot of movement in this, so I apologize if we get lost in this.
It's going to happen. It's just going to happen.
I wish I had like a whiteboard right here and I could draw on it.
I don't think you want that, dear. That'll be a new level of crazy that we transcended to.
So, as we're going, we as just Joyce is going to her office, Nita, who plays the Avenger, begs Joyce to stay on the show. She's like, please let me stay.
Please, I must stay on the show. I
Please let me
need this
stay.
job so bad. I need it
Please let me
so
stay.
bad.
And Mallory's like, damn it, Archer, leave me alone.
Oh, if only he had been at that age.
I mean, or she could just do the wink at him.
Wink. You're so ridiculous.
I love that show too. God. Anyway, so Joyce finds her keys on the desk with a very ugly plastic key fob on them.
Very ugly. Like.
Yep. And she turns Nita and is like, girl, if you are looking for job security, you're in the wrong job. Now get him out of my office.
Just no heart. She has no heart.
No. And why don't you try it this time without a shirt on?
What about Mark? Mark's good, right? Mark's good.
I did not realize this was going to turn into a soap dish episode.
I can't actually say that I'm surprised.
No.
It didn't even. It's funny, right? So like, it didn't technically occur to me when I was watching it. It's only when now that I'm sitting in front of you.
When I said she shows up in a trench coat. That's what did it.
That was it. It was like, oh my gosh, we just watched like pre-soap dish.
So now we're in nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
And JB is talking to Agnes, who is Nita's grandmother.
You know, I love a saucy old lady.
Who I assume is Nita. So she's not blood related to JB, which means she's probably Nita's mom.
I mean, but we don't know how Jessica. Yeah. We don't know how Jessica is her aunt.
Right.
So it's like.
Well, but if she's not related to her, I guess that's true. It could be.
Right. Like it must be on Frank's side.
Maybe. God knows.
I mean, because if it was on Frank's side, she'd still be her aunt.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
We put more thought into her family relations than they did.
Yeah, this show doesn't care about the family.
Jessica's family tree is more like a mycelial network.
So, like a mycelial network. Good God. Good God. Have you been watching Discovery again?
No, I really maybe.
God, that crazy ass show. Have you watched Strange New Worlds yet?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Isn't Anson Mount hot? Girl, it's not often we can find a person to agree on.
Girl.
When
he was on Discovery, I was already like, who is this person?
Yep.
And then when he got into the show, I was like, yes, please.
Vox did a review of the show it was Vox or Vulture. One of the two did a review of the show based on his hairstyle.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that hair, like the hair, the from the eyebrows up alone, it's already like, how does the person have such an attractive forehead? Like,
And then when old him showed up, and girl,
there's a lot to like about that character.
I had to put a fan on my poosball.
I only watch it in an ice bath.
Oh God almighty. And did you ever watch The Orville?
Yes.
I'm just now starting to watch that. I'm in season 2 right now.
We didn't make it to season 2, but we're going to pick it back up now that it's kind of like retooled itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't remember why we liked it. For some reason I think it was just like bad timing for us, and we just kind of lost track of it, and then I forgot it existed.
Yeah.
You know, part of not having network television.
There's one bad thing about it. Seth MacFarlane. It's him. Like,
I knew you were going to say that.
he's so beady-eyed and so not funny.
I mean,
And not a good actor.
some people really like him.
I mean, they like Family Guy. And they like what I think's the better of them, American Dad.
American Dad, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. For all of its problems, it's still funnier.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway, so Nita shows up. And she's like, I swear I'm going to kill that woman. Talking about Joyce.
Probably shouldn't say that.
Well, so JB and Nita leave Agnes alone in the home because, she's used to being alone. And Nita goes on and on about being worried about money.
Yes, because we've now discovered that this niece has been single-handedly, through her acting career, taking care of herself and her grandmother.
Let me also add in that Nita is a very bad actress, both in real life and on the show.
So, can we talk about that for a second?
Oh no! Can we save it for the police scene? Let's wait till she has the breakdown, girl.
All right. Fine. We'll wait. You can tell I was waiting for this topic, by the way.
I know. So we're back on set. Nita takes JB to the set, and we meet Herb, who plays the detective, Phoebe, who plays the mistress, and Larry, who's Joyce's husband.
Who is, if anybody knows already from the 80s, you should probably suspect him immediately. Because he never played a single good person in the 80s.
I don't recognize him at all.
What?
No.
He was in so many movies back then. And he was always... Yes.
Oh.
And he was always this guy.
Why are you revealing who the killer is?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm just Larry.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hey, Larry, do you want a lozenge or a cup of water or something like that?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay, you just sound like that.
Herb loves JB's books. And he's talking about his gun and stuff. And we found out that Larry shot a burglar last year.
Oh, Larry, you shot a burglar. That's pretty impressive.
Shot a burglar in the shoulder.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Kind of like the guy earlier in the scene.
What you talking about? And the guy later on. Anyway, Larry and Phoebe leave together. Sorry, wait. That's the wrong thing. I meant to go.
Wow.
Boom, chicka, wow, wow.
Okay. I was like, wow, that was a quick episode.
So Herb's gun is going back to the lockbox, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a little bit on set later, and Joyce and Todd are having another fight.
It's always the two of them fighting.
I know. It is. He's like, I want off the show. Just kill me. Write me off the show. No, I can't. I'm not going to. But do it. I have this and this and this. No, I can't. I'm not going to. Do it. Julian's like, you two just stop. We're a family.
That guy's weird.
We are family.
Hey.
I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get at everybody and sing. God, I really don't like that song that much.
What?
It's so repetitive. It's so repetitive.
It is.
It's so repetitive. It's so repetitive.
Was it worth it?
It's so repetitive. There it was.
It took me a minute. I was like, oh, that's where we're going with this.
Look, it's the easy jokes. You sometimes got to grab by the balls and work them till they're...
Honey, that's how you got in trouble the last time. That's how you got in trouble the last time. Stop grabbing stuff by balls.
I don't grab by the balls. Anyway. That ain't grabbing.
That look. ready for that look. Sometimes I wish that our listeners could see us talking to each other, because occasionally,
if they could see me now out on this fun ship cruise. Breathing the sea air and doing what we choose. They could see me now. Great Scott, Willard, what are you doing here?
Ooh,
yeah.
You paid me.
I can barely walk, but here I am. Here are the 100-year-old birthdays today. Did I get you?
Yes, you did.
So Julian's like, we are family, and we need to end this fighting and, go home happy. So we go back to JB and Nita, who are still walking around set. And JB tells Nita that she's got a windfall of foreign royalties. And she's more than happy to, just give it to Nita to take care of the family.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Nita says, no, I'm going to do it with my acting career.
She's such an idiot. So...
I'm going to do it with my acting career that is currently in jeopardy, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get written off the show. But no, Aunt Jess, no, I don't want your money that you're freely giving to me.
God almighty. So now we meet Julian, who's been on the show for 30 years. And it's sometimes hard to tell where he and his character begin and end. And the only real change about him has been the teleprompter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. He does have that sort of... props to this actor. He does that dazed out old man thing real well.
He does.
Yeah.
To the point that you're kind of thinking to yourself sometimes, is he acting?
Uh-huh. So we're at Joyce's home. And she is typing very slowly in this fabulous outfit. A wonderful red and black number that won't show blood at all.
Yeah, she looks really good in this episode.
She does. So Larry comes in, pours himself a drink, and it's like, hey, girl, you want to get a drink too? No, just go. You can go with Phoebe. I don't know what you're talking about. I love you and only you. Ha 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 ha. And then he's like, I'm going to go out. Where are you going?
To the Friars Club.
To the Friars Club. All right, you better be there, because I may just call later, and if not, I may end your allowance, or whatever she says. I'm going to cut your ass off, is what she's saying.
That's right. You better cut him off, honey.
Cut him off. Or like Dave Coulier used to say, cut it out. Oh God, that horror. Do you remember the Nickelodeon show that was on for that one season? I forget what it was called.
Yes.
But yeah. It was very weird. It was very weird. He's not that good of an actor. Anyway, Larry leaves, and someone enters Joyce's room. Girl, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. You froze for a second.
No, I'm just listening to you, Farrah, because I can jump in.
Someone enters in a black trench coat.
I'm not going to say it again. I almost did.
It's Darkwing Duck this time.
Let's get dangerous.
Well, he shoots her.
Oh, no.
Joyce is dead. And he steals what she was working on, what she was calling her list of corpses, which is the show Bible.
The show Bible. The most important piece in the soap opera.
It's true. So we're at the hotel now, which looked, I think, the Waldorf Astoria, maybe.
Yeah.
It was one of the nice hotels.
Yeah.
And a homicide detective comes in.
This guy. Jeez.
he starts looking around for Nita. It's like, where is she? Where is she? Where's her acting career? Where's her acting ability? Where's any of this? I can't find her. Can you find her? I can't find her. Well,
Where's her acting ability? Oh, Lord.
and JB's like, oh, well, I just tried to call her and I couldn't get on the phone.
Dun, dun,
Well,
dun.
Nita is accused of killing Joyce.
No.
Yes.
But she couldn't have done it. That's Jessica's niece.
So we're at the police station now. And Larry is talking to the cops. He went to a bar, and he doesn't exactly remember where he went. He didn't go to the Friars Club because he didn't want Joyce to actually find him. And he wound up in a hotel somehow, just drunk. And he's got a hangover, and he's ready to go the hell home.
Oh, man, Larry, you're just no help at all.
So Larry leaves. And JB comes sit down with Lieutenant Antonelli. And JB's like, Nita did not do it. So...
Your burps are always timed perfectly.
You're welcome, dear listeners.
Jeez.
So, Lieutenant's like, well, excuse me, I don't pay much attention to your books. I don't give much credence, to which JB throws some shade of, if you think my dear sweet niece Nita did it, someone in this office is grossly overpaid.
Boom. Recover
Boom.
from that. Recover from that.
You need some sunscreen because you just got burned.
Boom. Fletcher just fletched you. I regretted it as soon as I said it.
I don't know what fletching is, but I don't really want it.
It sounds terrible.
Doesn't it?
I regret it immediately.
Have you gotten the monkeypox vaccine yet?
I can't get it. It's hard to get here right now. It's very difficult. Yeah. Everywhere is like tapped out.
Oh,
so
God. Yeah. I mean,
I know.
You don't necessarily need it because
I mean, the only time I'm ever out doing stuff, not saying like it's a safer space, but it's not like I'm in a close proximity space to a bunch of people. The
only thing you should, unless you and Mr. Maim are open, which if you are, that's fine. I love and support you too. It's if people are touching you.
Hoochie, do you think if I was in an open relationship by this point that you would not know every detail of that?
Girl, do I want to know every detail of that? You right, I do.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Yo nosy ass.
By that, are you in a relationship between you, me, and these listeners?
Hoochie, now.
For this podcast is somewhere between 20 and 50 listeners.
Hoochie, you know how my crazy is. You think I can mentally handle that?
Girl, you do need to go and get your meningitis vaccine, though.
No, I know, but once again, all of the appointments are it's crazy down here right now. Seriously, it's crazy time. Like I'm trying, so just trying.
Just try harder. Not necessarily the monkeypox one. The monkeypox one, I'm not too worried about, right? Like,
I've been looking at these pictures of people with it. I'm a little scared personally.
Girl, it's this. It really is.
Them sores look terrible.
Oh, girl, that's not the worst part of it.
What the worst part?
Anal fissures.
I'm sorry, what?
Anal fissures. They're getting the pox inside their assholes.
You better shut your mouth.
Yeah. If you should Google the dude in New York.
I'm not Googling any of this. I'm not Googling any of this.
It took him an hour more to clean himself afterward.
That I'll just be staying in the house from now on. Just
yeah.
Back to HelloFresh. Back to Instacart.
Back to HelloFresh.
I'm just gonna. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm done. I'm done with all of it. I work virtually, so I'll just keep on doing that. Yeah. Maybe I can host trivia from afar. I'll just say put a camera up there. I'll just do it from here.
Like RuPaul on that last episode of that one season.
Yeah.
In that eyeball thing, after she had all that face work done, had to wear that face mask.
Yes.
So we find out that Joyce called Gordon and said, Nita is trying to kill me.
Whoa. Well, that seems suspect.
Well, JB gets up to leave, and the police lieutenant is like, well, if Nita contacts you, you call us first. Let us know.
Jessica says nothing.
So
she was being so shady in this episode.
She was. So we're on set now, and they're talking about stopping production. It's Carol and Gordon, and they're like, well, I guess we'll have to stop production the day of the funeral. Carol is now the head writer. Gordon is now the lead producer. Gordon is going to have to keep going with what Joyce had started because the network's like, this is getting us ratings. You keep on going.
Dear listeners, also for anybody from the 80s, you get the luxury of seeing a very much alive Bernie, which you didn't get to see much of in Weekend at Bernie's because he was dead. Is that
Gordon?
Yeah.
You know who Carol is, right?
That's
Mackenzie Phillips.
Yeah, from One Day at a Time.
No, Wilson Phillips.
No, I thought she was on like One Day at a Time.
Hold on here. Let's see.
One Day at a Time. I knew it was Mackenzie Phillips, but I thought she was on One Day at a Time. Mackenzie.
You're right. Or she's on something. You're right. She's on One Day at a Time.
Yeah. She was young there. This was this was her as an adult, which was she had some issues going on at that point in her life. She was dealing with some drug stuff and all of that. But yeah, that's but no, it was just funny because when I first saw him, it took me a second. I was like, wait a minute, is that Bernie? I'm like, yes, it is. Very much alive Bernie. You remember how much I love
Yeah, you made choices back in the day, girl.
I made choices.
You made choices.
That's a nice way of putting that. I appreciate that. You could have said it much worse.
Well, Martin and Nita are going to be written off the show.
Whoa. Well, that's not okay.
So we're back at the nursing home, and there's a phone call. It's Nita.
Oh.
So JB rushes to Nita's place.
Yes.
She hands the phone to Agnes and says, keep her on the phone, talk to her. And Agnes like, how did you get yourself involved in this?
Yes. Agnes, I love you.
And JB gets there, and the police are already arresting her because they had a phone tap on JB's phone.
Oh, no.
And JB's like, you know what? You have the wrong girl. It just gets in the lieutenant's car.
Yes, literally.
So we're now at the precinct where Nita does the most acting.
Not good
acting. Why did you disappear, dear? Joyce had the newspaper sent to me, and I didn't know what to do, so I was upset, and I just went there, and I saw the person in my outfit come out, and I got scared. I had a premonition. And I went to go upstairs, but I couldn't, so I went back out, and I saw the cops coming. I ran, and I went to my apartment. The cops were there, so I ran. I didn't come to you because the cops were going to be there, and I ran so far away.
I was just waiting for it.
So
I knew it was coming. I was just waiting.
What do you think of her acting?
So other than it being terrible,
there were lots of choices.
There were so many choices. One of which was that very unusual accent that she was having, which I was trying to place it. and I couldn't place it. So I was
Where's
like,
she from? Did you?
no, I didn't even look it up. But it was like she had a very, very specific accent that was kind of like she was trying to be Jessica's British niece, but
Uh-huh.
that didn't really make a lot of sense with her grandmother, who had no accent like that at all. You would think that she would have tried to sound more like her, but
Yep. Let's see here if I can
yeah,
find her in this.
yeah.
Her name is Alice Krieger, South African.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There's that choice. There's a choice.
Oh my God.
What?
Holy shit. I know her. You know her.
Where do we know her from?
She's the Borg Queen.
Stop it.
Girl, you couldn't act your way out of this shit, but you are the fucking Borg Queen.
Wow. Well, I mean, she did have some years between those two roles, so
Just like 3.
I'm guessing those 3 years must have been interesting.
Yeah, like my God, you are the Borg fucking queen.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Like,
I'm genuinely kind of stunned right now.
yeah, because her acting in this is
Terrible.
terrible.
Just
You know what it kind of reminds me of though?
no.
Elizabeth Shue in but I'm talking about when she was the deaf mute.
No, I
Like
know.
her acting, like
I
it feels like
know.
Elizabeth Shue saw this episode was like, I want to emulate this.
David, look at this, David. She's shitting all over. Oh, I think our listeners probably absolutely hate how much we can use that movie in literally just about every sense of the word. It comes
Dear
up.
listeners, after we get done with our Patreon requests, we are going to review Soap Dish on Patreon. That will be one of our monthly things. We're going to watch it on Discord, you and me, and just talk during it.
I think
Uh-huh.
it's probably good that we do it while watching it, because I feel like if we actually reviewed it the way that we are with that particular movie, it could be like a 6 hour.
It could be. We're just going to chit chat while we're doing it, and then just put it on Patreon, right?
Genuinely, I think the listeners would be like,
yeah.
Okay, so how far into this are we? Well, I think this is they're into the third hour so far. It looks like
15 minutes?
Kevin Kline just showed up. It's like they spent the first hour kind of exploring gender roles and things. The last 5 minutes of the movie would be like literally like 3 hours of like us
just talk about the conga line itself. Oh God!
Like Lisa Gibbons, like throwing the microphone and then doing a little shimmy before she got ready to start.
How great
dancing.
did she look there, though?
Oh, she looks so. That was maybe the best she's ever looked.
It's
like
true.
even on like award shows and stuff that she used to host.
Okay, stop. So Phoebe and Herb show up.
That sounds like a music group from the 70s.
Phoebe and Herb.
Yeah.
Well,
Coming to the microphone, it's Phoebe and Herb.
What song would they sing?
Love.
Hey everybody,
Love.
We're gonna
sucks.
get groovy tonight. Hey everybody, we're gonna do it right. Yeah. Hey everybody, see what we're doing tonight.
We're gonna. All right, sorry, dear listeners. Sorry for that.
It's fine. I actually didn't sound horrible there. And
you actually sounded okay there.
Yeah, maybe I could do it.
Maybe that's how you should have. You should do that more in life, right? Just pretend.
Oh, I can lounge sing. I can lounge sing like nobody's business.
Well, I mean, lounge singing isn't technically singing as much as it's just saying words slightly melodically.
Let it go. Let it go. See, I can do that. Kind of.
Yes.
I just can't wait to be king. See.
I'll have another waiter, please.
Give me a song, any song. I got 99 problems, but ain't one.
What do you mean you're out of vodka? Is everybody drunk now? Oh. I guess I'll take scotch. How much longer is this show? Oh. The tickets were complimentary.
I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me?
You wouldn't happen to have any Vicodin, would you?
Raindrops on roses.
How tall are the toilet
and whiskers on kittens.
I think I need to go drown my sorrows and literally drown.
There's a rose in black in Spanish Harlem.
You might need to stop that lady over there. She looks like she's gonna hurt herself.
Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Is that an ambulance outside? Thank goodness. I thought I was gonna bleed out.
One more. But no, I'm done. Anyway. Oh, God. They stopped coming to me because I was holding in laughter. Oh, my God. Wild horses. I was going to do wild horses. Oh, my God. But that.
Oh, great. Are we all going to be 4-quartered now? That's awesome. That's a good way to end this. Can you just attach them to my ears also, please?
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses?
Oh, great. Can we just get a stampede going? Thank you.
We're done. We're done. Anyway, Phoebe and Herb show up.
Now you can't not laugh when you say Phoebe and Herb.
They're worried about their roles. And JB turns Phoebe and is like,
back rolls. No, I'm just...
But JB turns Phoebe and is like, well, somebody other than Nita did it. Obviously. And Herb was like, I was in Greenwich watching a show that I'm directing. Mm-hmm.
We know her. We know you're gay. We get it.
I was at the theater and I was watching a show I was directing.
We know her. We know you're gay.
It was a show in Greenwich in the 80s.
No, we get it, Phil. We get it. Take your Z-Pack.
Greenwich 80s. Greenwich.
In the village.
The village. I'm going to the meatpacking district afterwards. Don't wait up.
We know, Phil. We know.
His name is Herb. Who's
Whatever.
Phil?
I told
you. Who is Phil?
Leave me alone.
God. Phoebe.
That's
like,
where I'm getting
it wasn't me. I drove out to the island. Don't know what island. To see my sister.
Staten Island.
Oh, was it Staten Island?
I mean, it's either Staten or Long. It's one of those two.
I like the island Manhattan.
We'll take Manhattan and then Staten Island too. Sorry.
I was singing I Want to Live in America. Everything's free in America.
Nothing is free
for a small fee in America. Hi. Did you watch the remake of that?
No.
With Ansel Elgort?
No.
Okay.
No. It's a new movie, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of hate that I can't watch Baby Driver at all anymore now.
Oh.
Because both him and...
Yeah. Jeez.
God, men are skis balls.
Yeah.
Hope nothing ever comes out about me. Anyway. Oh, don't give me that look. The only person I ever treated like trash wanted to be. Anyway. Seriously, he was a sub. What can I say?
I didn't say anything. I was just like...
Oh, God, that sounds like it's huge. Dear listeners, I should probably say something on this now before I keep going. If you are in a relationship where somebody's treating you like shit, leave it. If you do not feel safe leaving it, please call a rescue shelter to get out of one. Anything to add, Maim?
Abuse is abuse.
Abuse is abuse.
And no one that's under abuse, just remember at the end of the day, you have never done anything to deserve being abused.
Correct. And mutual consent is always necessary.
Yes, it is, Yanni.
That's one thing I was kind of proud of the drag queen about. Like, it was somebody's birthday in there.
Right.
And, like, she was like, all right, I'm getting ready to do something to you, but before I do this, sit down in this chair. Do you consent to everything that's getting ready to happen to you? And she just looked at her, and it was a lesbian who knew what was getting ready to happen to her. And she's like, yes. So Genuine's pony came on. The drag queen took off her wig and did a lap dance.
So we do a thing at improv. We do a thing in improv called pickup lines. And we actually do that every time because it takes an audience volunteer, and every time we always do that. We're like, do we have your consent? And the audience they always say yes. And then but what we do is, it's weird that you said pony, because they always say yes, and then as soon as they say yes, the person at the booth like flips the lights to red and starts playing Red Light Special by TLC, like as soon as they say yes. And because it's just a bunch of awkward comedians trying to like dance sexy, it's always just a mess, a hot mess.
Well, Phoebe's like, so nobody was home, so I don't have any alibi, but all of us is sorry she's dead.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, no. None of us sorry she's dead, but all of us like Nita. That's what it was. So we're back on set, and Julian approaches Gordon about like the rewrites and everything for what's going to be going on, and Gordon's like telling Julian he everything's going to be kept the same, like it's all going to be kept the same, and Julian is not happy.
Not at all, because he wanted out.
So JB shows up to set in a taxi, and as she's getting out of the taxi, there's Larry. And JB's like, well, you told the police you left, but I know of a witness who was outside and never saw you leave. Perhaps you should go talk to your lawyer or the police about it. Want to use my cab? And so on the ride to the police station, I was in a downstairs apartment with Phoebe. She'll testify to that. We were banging it out, and I have somebody who has an apartment down there who's away on business all the time, and I didn't. Yeah, that's what happened. I didn't kill her, if that's what you're asking. She was my gold mine.
My gold mine.
Gold mine.
Jeez Louise. It sounds so much worse when you do it in that voice. Like, it is
gold mine.
Yeah.
That?
Yeah, good gracious. That's creepy.
So now we're on set. Back on set. And we're in the writer's room, and Todd is upset with Carol because she's not going to change anything. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm not. Well, you'll hear from my agent, and he leaves.
Yep.
So JB walks in, and Carol's like, I didn't kill her. Although, was it good for me? Was it motive? Yeah, but I didn't do it. And we find out that Joyce never talked to anyone about her plans. She didn't talk to Carol. She didn't talk to the network. And JB's like, oh, she must have talked to Gordon about it. Well, JB then rushes off to find Gordon, and we find out that, Carol's already talked to him about it, and he promises to talk to JB at 8 o'clock at Barney's.
So he's got to head over there now.
He's heading over there now. So now we're at the precinct, and the precinct got a murder note that basically said, catch me if you can.
Oh, so Leonardo DiCaprio is the killer.
Or Tom Hanks with that wonderful Boston accent he does in that movie.
That was a really good movie, actually.
Oh, I love that. I love that movie.
I still think it's weird they did a musical on it, but I thought the
Girl,
movie
they'll
was
make a
good.
musical of anything now.
It's true.
Like, they made one out of my third fart from last Sunday.
Oh my God, I know. Congratulations on those Tony Award nominations.
You're welcome. Anyway.
I just knew your butthole was going to get something one day. I just knew it.
I don't know how to respond. I've only ever had one STI. I told you that story, right?
You have, dear. Yes.
Okay. Just making sure that I told you that story.
Just going to move on from that point.
Moving on. Moving
We've already talked about anal fissures once.
It wasn't that side. It was the other side.
It was a joke. It was a joke just now.
I know.
Call back.
Yeah. So we're at Barney's. JB's shown up.
Oh.
And a drunk Phoebe sees her and starts clapping. Hey, Ms. Arthur.
You know how much I love her clap, right? It was so good.
I just spent several hours talking to the people at Precinct, trying to convince them that Larry was with me that night from about 9:30 to 3 a.m. And tonight we're going to have another session of it. It's great, let me tell you. So Gordon was already, Larry's running late to meet her to go have the session. And Gordon was already there but had to leave because he got a phone call from Todd to go back to set. Now we're back on set.
Okay. It's really dark. You would think the lights would be on.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Gordon walks forward in this creepy place. And there's a recording of the disgruntled actors recorded and playing.
Oh.
JB ran from Barney's to the set because as soon as she heard Gordon was gone, she bolted and left over there. And she finds the guard and she's like, "You need to let me in here." He's like, No, you can't go in. Nobody's there. And she's like, did Gordon show up? No, Gordon didn't show up. Gunshot.
Oh, no.
So the guard and JB rush in as somebody in the black trench coat hides. Gordon is shot in the shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have died, right? Like.
Yeah, we'll see. So we're at the hospital. And Todd is upset. He's in there with JB, the lieutenant, Gordon. He's like, I didn't call you. JB was like, well, it makes no sense for it to be him because the attacker could have killed Gordon. This looks like a warning shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it seems like a warning not to change the show. Something that Todd definitely wanted to happen, right?
Right.
We know Todd wanted the show to change.
Yeah. What's out?
So it was a 38 slug that was the bullet, and it matched the bullet in Joyce's stomach.
Oh.
The Avenger uses a 45 automatic.
Wait. Then that means that they couldn't have used the same gun.
Well, we're back to the police studio. To the police studio. To the movie studio. To the TV studio. We're back to the studio. I could conceivably have a breakdown.
We have reached that point of the show where you're usually right there on the edge.
It's true. So the prop man shows the Avengers gun to them. It's been cleaned and is full of blanks. But the detective gun is missing. The detective's gun is a 38 police special. And the prop gun has been used recently and is missing a bullet, even though he said it has not been.
Interesting.
So Jess goes to Carol's like, "Dear, can we work some dialogue into the next scene and just throw it up on that teleprompter, please?"
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, why not? I mean, you're a writer.
Yeah. So they're on set, and they decide to rehearse the scene. And Julian walks in and begins reading the dialogue. And the dialogue is of how he shot Joyce and how he just wanted to be a family again.
Oh, wow.
And he's like just deadpanning it all the way through. And JB goes up to him, like they get done with the scene. JB goes up to him and is like, hey, how did you get into the apartment to shoot her? And he just looks at her and goes, well, I made a copy of her keys and I did it. And JB was like, is this the gun you used? He's like, is that the Avengers gun? Yeah, well, that's the one I used. Oh, well, you didn't kill her. The person who it was watched Julian shoot Joyce, saw her call Gordon and mention Nita's name, shot her, pulled the thing out, pulled the phone cord out, wrapped her in it, and then watched her die. And it was you, Larry. Wasn't me. She was my gold mine. You don't have no proof.
My gold mine.
And she's like, well, when the police compare the slugs from the burglar to the other two, that'll probably be proof enough.
What?
And so the cops take him away, and Antonelli goes, how'd you know we use the same gun? And also, that slug would have been thrown out a while ago.
Oh.
I don't think he knows that, so you should probably get a confession real fast. Do 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 do.
Not picture the old guy somehow getting arrested for attempted murder, which he should have been.
Oh, and Phoebe getting arrested for lying to the cops.
Right, like there's a lot of things. This particular episode had a lot of stones left unturned.
What girl did you enjoy this episode, though?
Yes.
It's
yes,
nuts. It is everywhere.
Question.
It is crazy. It was fun.
Like this was a perfect, ridiculous episode, and yeah, I was into it a lot actually.
Yeah, and JB's a total B to a lot
of
people. Oh
man, like she was so. I don't know. I felt like she was so extra that. Did you notice that like the police weren't even really involved that much in this episode? Like after her initial exchange with them, it was like whatever. I wonder if she like had a problem with the actor, because I mean it's not usual that the cops just disappear from the episode like that.
Yeah. Well, girl, why don't you tell? We've been prattling on now for over an hour.
Prattle,
prattle, prattle, prattle, prattle, prattle, prattle, prattle, prattle, prattle, prattle, prattle, prattle.
Okay, yeah. So, hello, dear listeners. It is I, your favorite relation, Auntie Maim. You can find me in the Instagram. Sorry, it's at Catherine Hepburn in my brain. You can find me on the Instagram at Auntie_Maim, MAIM. You can find me on Twitter at Maim Ministry. You can find me in real life at a few different places. So I do improvised comedy down in South Florida, down in Miami, at the Villain Theater, which you can find more information on them and their shows at villaintheater.com. I do host a cabaret and karaoke show every Thursday night at Kill Your Idol in Miami Beach. And I do other stuff, but if you check my Instagram, you'll see when I do my posts for all my different things. Sometimes I do stand up around South Florida as well. So those events are as they come. So check my social media out, and my beautiful friend Mims. What about you?
Hey y'all. I'm the Divine Miss Mims. You can find me on Twitter at Divine Miss Mims. You can find this podcast on Twitter at YouSlayMePod. Hey, Maim.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that we have a Patreon?
I heard rumor.
Dear listeners, you can go to patreon.com, Mims and Maim, and throw us some money. Hey, Maim.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know we have another podcast?
I've also heard rumor of that.
Dear listeners, it's called Baking Sugar Pod. You can find it on Twitter at Baking Sugar Pod, or find it wherever you get your podcasts. Hey, Mame,
Yes.
did you know that we have some merchandising?
Merchandising. Get it while it's hot.
You didn't answer my question.
Oh, I heard rumor. Yeah.
There you go. Dear listeners, you can go to mimsandmame.com and get a nice tote or a mug or a sticker or a t-shirt. I'm trying to think of what all I created. Hey, Mame, did you ever got a little project going on?
Oh boy. Yes, I have, and I'm very, very excited about it.
Dear listeners, I've got a dance song that should be coming out shortly as soon as I record the thing. Luckily, I do have my green screen here at home, so I can put that up and do that. Yeah, yeah. Mame, do you have anything else to add?
Um, so
Why don't you say goodnight, Mame?
all right, good night, meme.
Bye, y'all.